We just went through this election cycle. It was very close. There are elected representatives who sought to, change outcome of the election. So I sit here tonight and I'm genuinely unsure of how threatened we should feel about the sort of the state of democracy in the I'm talking just in the United States right now.
Well, it was already precarious. What we're seeing right now is we're seeing Republicans, generally Republicans, because unfortunately the Republican Party of my youth has changed. It's asymmetric polarization, as they say in the lingo. But the Republican Party, much of the Republican Party has become quite anti-democratic and almost and openly so as they've moved into minority status. So what we've seen is legislature after legislature look at the weak points, at what blocked Trump's capacity to steal the election and seal up those weak points. So we're seeing election administration being taken over, being made more partisan. We have a systematic, well thought out attempt in advance of the 2022 and 2024 elections to circumvent democracy, where 2020 is being taken almost as a test case, as like hey, great, we got to see where the weak points were. We got to see where the weak points were. Now we're going to pass laws that enable us to deal with those weak points so that next time we can do it right with someone more efficient, perhaps, than Donald Trump.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying it's not as if this moment has passed. In other words, this was the crisis moment, the institutions held, and we move forward from here. Would you see this as an ongoing threat?
I see this as many Republican leaders looking at what happened in 2020 as like a cup with holes poked in it, and they're looking to seal the cup so they can steal the election for the minority party in the future with a leader who, as it were, perhaps maybe isn't as sloppy as President Trump might have been viewed as being. We're seeing a number of Republican leaders. They might not have the charisma that President Trump has. President Trump has genuine charisma. So we might not get that. We might not get someone who can put it all together. But we're seeing state by state a legalized attack, a method of making legal what was illegal in 2020.